Tell me this, Jerry. How can you possibly live without a luxury timepiece?
Sometimes in life we must make sacrifices.
Yeah, but Jerry, I'm talking about you could buy a beautiful... I tell you what I see you as, right? You could go Omega Speedmaster, $4,000. 2 to 4 grand. Second hand 2. High 2s. You could go, if you want to go for a little bit of a... Go for a reverso, like similar to that. It'd be 5, 6. It'll last you a lifetime. You just need one, Jerry. You don't need a collection. You just need one. What stops you, Jerry? I don't understand this.
I haven't found the one yet.
But you're not looking, Jerry.
Well, I haven't been looking. I've been avoiding.
Jerry, I think for you, really, you got to get a quality fountain pen and a quality watch. I don't sell them, right? There's no commission in it for me. I'm just telling you what you need as a man to be complete.
Perhaps.
Now, what do you think?
I think those things would certainly be nice. I have a very nice fountain pen, but it's not as nice as the ones you have. I believe it's a classic 70s in a box.
Yeah. What brand?
I'm just trying to think now. I think it's Parker, actually, which is weird.
Okay.
It's nothing special, but it's you know, it's certainly old. But I have to
Jerry, I don't know why. Look, I tell you honestly, Jerry, it's going to make you a better man, I think, if you have... You disagree with me. Tell me I'm wrong, please.
I don't disagree with you. I love those things. I have no issue.
Look, you could get a Rolex Submariner. $4,000.
No.
You could get how about a steel Datejust? Very classy.
Perhaps.
Discreet. Yeah. You can get one of those 3 to 4.
Perhaps.
Wouldn't you just do that and be the proud man that you need to be?
Perhaps.
No? See, the thing is, Jerry, something I've worked out in life is, right, a watch is something you can have for 30, 40 years until we die. A car, what would you keep your Mazda RX-8 for? Maybe 10 years. 15 years. Then clutch is going to go and you think, oh, fuck this off. You buy a new something.
Yeah, fair enough. Yep.
It's not going to last 30, 40.
No.
A wristwatch will do that.
Yes.
Why? You've already said to me, Jerry, you're going through them at a rate of about 10 to 15 years replacement value.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just telling you seriously, right?
Yeah.
A watch is something you keep forever. You need one, Jerry. I just don't know how you can be a complete man without one.
Well,
how can you be complete as a man?
Well, I just simply stopped buying them when I reached that point where I couldn't afford the ones that I wanted.
So what do you want, Jerry? Tell me.
Oh, I don't know. Patek Philippe would be nice, but there's certainly nice.
You can, Jerry.
Yes. There's certainly some nice things.
You just need one. You don't need 20. Just one will last you forever. What do you think?
Perhaps, yeah.
No?
But finding the one. I've certainly admired Omegas, but I wouldn't say...
Rolex? Rolex is good because it's so waterproof. You can go in the pool, you can go everywhere with it.
Perhaps a Rolex, perhaps.
I'm just trying to say to you, how can a man like you be a man without this?
With an iPhone.
A watch is not to tell time. You've got to understand that.
Yes, I agree. Totally.
It doesn't matter if it works.
Yes.
That's secondary.
Yes.
You need a watch butt.
Yes.
No, I'm just asking you, how do you live as a man without this? How do you live as a man with great taste without a luxury wristwatch? Can I ask you? That's what I want to ask you this. I don't understand. I do not understand. You've got a tertiary degree, but you don't have a luxury wristwatch.
I ignore it.
I don't know what to say, Jerry. I'm just dumbfounded. I don't know how you can exist as a being.
That's how I get by.
Look, you could buy a beautiful thing, right? $5,000, you'd be set. Then it'd be off your case. But I'm just saying to you, I just don't understand how you function as a human without a wristwatch. If you know about Scotch, you know about Isleys, you know about nice things, how can you live without a luxury watch?
we sacrifice something for another thing.
It doesn't compute, Jerry. I don't
I
understand.
drive a nice sports car. I sacrifice other things to own it.
I think I know where you're coming from.
But I didn't anticipate when I bought the car that I would have to sacrifice things like watches.
Okay, I
If
understand.
the global financial crisis had not, destroyed my economic situation, then I would have a nice wristwatch. I miss my $50,000 bonus. I miss those sort of things.
Well, I don't want to push you because I don't think I'm trying to push you into something. But when do you reckon you would get a quality wristwatch? You're 41. You're not getting any younger. When I
pay the mortgage off?
What mortgage? You don't have a house, Jerry. How are you going to pay a mortgage off?
Well, that's the point, isn't it? I need to focus on having a mortgage and paying it off.
It's so boring, Jerry.
It is, I know, but I must do it.
No, but I'm just trying to work out you. I'm sorry. I just want to ask you this. I want to ask you these key questions. How does a trendy man, a man about town who can hold himself with women, who has fucked women, how do you drink good scotches, how do you live without a quality wristwatch? I just want to ask you this. Really want to probe this question. See, I've never asked other people this because they haven't been cool enough to ask. But how do you live without them? I want to know that, Jerry.
It's difficult.
You just need one. I'm not saying you need...
Well, there is one word called discipline. Because you must understand, if I pass a nice shop, like in the city centre of Brisbane, and I pass a lovely watch shop, of course I look in there and I think about buying a watch. Of course I think of those things, but I have to have discipline. You can have anything, but you can't have everything.
Okay, I understand. I think I understand, Jerry. I'm confused, but I understand. But what about the fountain pen? What stops you buying a fountain pen, Jerry? We're talking a lot cheaper. We're talking $200 to $300, Jerry. What stops that?
I have a fountain pen. It's a classic.
Yeah, but it's not a luxury fountain pen, Jerry.
That's true, but it's certainly a classic. It's collectible.
Jerry, it needs to have a gold nib.
Yes. In fact, it does, I think.
It does?
Yes. It's a red sort of,
yes.
What's that stuff that phones used to be made out of?
Cellulite.
Yes, it's made out of that.
Cellulite's good, nothing wrong with cellulite.
And it's got the
but do you use it every day?
No.
See, Jerry, this is sad.
Well, I'm not in a position where I need to write anything. I type everything.
Ah, fuck, Jerry. I don't know what to say, Jerry. I'm just lost, okay? Okay. So, I don't understand, Jerry. I'm just confused. You don't need a wristwatch. When would you get one?
When I could afford it.
But you can.
True.
How much did you want to spend? What is a watch worthy of you? Tell me this.
An income reflects your income. A watch reflects your income. That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think it does, Jerry. I'm on the bones of my ass.
Well, to some degree it should. And the thing is it doesn't reflect my income, so I'm hesitant to try and portray something.
It doesn't portray anything. It's for your enjoyment and self-worth as a human,
And
Jerry.
that's a very good point, and which I find hard to reconcile.
You need a luxury wristwatch, Jerry.
I do. I agree with you. I have no.
I don't know why you don't have one. I really don't know. I can wear this. I'm going to wear this for the next fucking 30 years until I die from cirrhosis of the liver, Jerry. It's steel. I'd never ever sell it.
Yeah.
I love him more than I love... I do love him. He's my reverso. I love him so much, Jerry. He means so much to me. You know I have mental problems too, don't you? I'm attached to materialistic goods, Jerry.
Show me a sane person.
You know I'm not normal, but don't you?
Who is normal?